Hey guys, Sean Fury here with Sean Fury's Hero Training School, continuing our hero training video series today. And we just got done talking about the seven habits or roles that people play. I should say the seven roles that people play. Roles are habits, right? They have rules. They habitually respond in certain ways to certain situations. And that's because there's that one particular thing that they're just not comfortable um, addressing in their own life. And once they deal with that one thing, they're going to find their life getting a lot better a lot more quickly. And so that stage one, just to recap, is the task or goal is engagement versus non-engagement. Stage two, task or goal is collaboration versus coercion. Stage three, task or goal is self-esteem versus self-loathing. Stage four, stage four, task or goal is support or sabotage of those who show the previous three skills and tasks completed, right? Uh, People who show self-esteem, do I sabotage them or do I support them? Stage five, task or goal is when I see someone sabotaging someone else who's heroic, when I see a person sabotaging the other guy who's doing well, when I see Malfoy sabotaging Harry Potter, will I confront that sabotage and say it's not okay and you need to stop, or you're going to get kicked out of Hogwarts? Or will I conceal it? Will I just let it slide and allow him to keep on sabotaging the hero and to keep on discrediting the hero socially, right? So these are the ways in which the oppressive system is maintained because of each of these seven characters choosing to not do the thing that would lead them toward well-being and flourishing life. And you can see how that really doesn't make sense for someone to do something that is in direct opposition to their own primary directive as a living being on planet Earth. And that directive being get your needs met as a human, something we all have in common, and flourish as an individual, self-actualize, right? Become fully realized in yourself, said a scientist, biologist named Goldstein back in 1934, right? Abraham Maslow talked about it again in a really great book in the 90s, I think, called Toward the Further Reaches of Human Nature. Erich Fromm, a famous German philosopher, talked about it in one of his books, where he says that good is that which promotes life and aliveness, and evil is that which strangles it, right? So all of these people are doing behaviors that are anti good for humans. They're anti human well being and flourishing. So, what's the solution to this problem? Well, the solution is to figure out where you're stuck and then hopefully find a way to move through the stages of change, which we haven't gone over here. Maybe I'll do a video on that too for you, so that you can start to get some different results, right? And if you want to help someone else, what you want to do is you want to identify where they're stuck at, and using that criteria that I just gave you, those seven stages, and there's going to be a couple more that we'll talk about on the positive side, and you want to try to help to increase their intrinsic motivation to change, to address those issues. And you're going to do that by targeting their assumptions, because everyone is basing their actions on certain assumptions way deep down in the soil of their mind, beneath, the plants, all the things you can see on the outside, way deep down inside that little root system of their belief structure are their assumptions. And you want to challenge those assumptions because those assumptions are based on faulty information, right? The Malfoys of the world, who were scapegoated as young people, were led to believe that they were not good enough. And so when they get around someone who seems like they think pretty highly of themselves, they find that to be very triggering emotionally, and they want to destroy it. So rather than wanting to destroy it, they need to reevaluate their assumption and start believing that they're good enough and find evidence to support why they're good enough so they can get out of that role, right? And then we can start to create a better social ecosystem, which I'll talk about in the next video.